right, let's do this. Let's talk about Dark Souls 3. This is something that I'm usually very afraid of because these are daunting games with a daunting fan base. But I can finally say, after all these years, and if you've been watching me forever, you know, but I am officially a Dark Souls fan. I am totally converted now. It took me a long time, but here I am. I don't know if you guys remember, but I put out a video when Dark Souls 2 first came out. I put out a video and reviewing it, and it just didn't click with me. I just didn't like it. Didn't get it. Didn't feel it. Wasn't for me at all. I think I was pretty fair with how I came across in that video, but flash forward a few years later, Bloodborne came out. I just really wanted to play it just because it looked so great and cool, so I gave it a shot, and turned out I loved it. So with that, I kind of became a little bit of like a Soulsborne fan, and I went into Dark Souls 3 completely eager and like ready to go. And sure enough, I love it. I love it a lot, and that's coming from somebody who has fought against these games forever. I'm finally embracing them with open arms. I've been playing a shit ton of Dark Souls 3. I even did the trick to buy Japanese yen and use a Japanese Xbox account to buy it early. It's confusing. So I've had it for a long time, and I've put a ton of time into it, and I'm obsessed. For people who aren't fans of the series, and I know there are some of you out there, what I will say, like why I like this game so much is the emphasis of exploration and discovering things, and discovering them along with other players like online and stuff is really cool. And just like the slow exploration, you have to get to know every area because the game is so difficult. You're hunting for every little thing, you're grinding, you're trying to get better. And I will say that though, if you're not into the grind, you might not like this game as much, but for me, I think that's what makes this really special. And when it is so difficult, and when you are working hard to find every nook and cranny, level up, get stronger, and when you finally beat that boss or get past that area, the emotional payoff is like unlike anything you really experience in a lot of video games. It just feels good. It's like, just feels good. Ugh. It just works. It's like an endorphin release, you know? It's just like that classic video game feeling of beating a hard-ass level. Dark Souls 3 is that completely in a nutshell, and it works. And it's coupled with a really cool fantasy, gross horror-ish setting, which works wonders because it's so unique, and you spend so much time in these areas and you look around and it's just all so sad and creepy and beautiful and awesome that that mix just works. And it just does wonders because the story is so sparse. You know, it's not, there's a lot of story and lore there, but you have to really find it. You have to seek it out yourself and dig for it. And that's what works because this world itself tells a story. And I hate to sound like a pretentious douchebag reviewer. The world itself, the environment design tells a story. But it does. What do you want me to tell you? If you are a new fan, I do think this one is pretty accessible. While the game, you know, just kind of throws you out there and it's like, go fuck yourself. Here's a boss in the first 3 minutes of the game. You can beat him, and the game kind of eases you in a little bit. And the story in this one, like at least from the outset, it tells you got a goal, you got a game plan, you know why you're there, you kind of know who you are, and you know what you have to do. And unlike the other Dark Souls games where you had to really kind of figure that out yourself, this is at least easily understandable in the beginning of the game. That's just me. So that is good for new fans if you are one of those types of people, because you might want to experience this game because it's pretty beautiful. I've been playing it on Xbox, and the frame rate is awful. I switched to PC. It runs much better. You know, visually, the graphics engine isn't the best, but it just looks nice. It's got good design. And the gameplay is just there. It's very fast-paced. It's very, like, decision or you die, and it's crazy. It's hard to explain. It's very timing-based. It's very skill-based. They emphasize dodge rolls a lot and moving fast in this one, similar to Bloodborne. But you can have a shield. You can have spells. You can do whatever you want, and it's just a good, solid-ass RPG in that sense, from the idea of building a character and creating a character, leveling up your character. It's just good old RPG goodness. So if you are looking for that, Dark Souls has it in spades. Some of the enemy and boss designs aren't as like, oh my god, because they echo other ones from the Soulsborne games, but mostly everything here is super creative. The monster designs are amazing and worth just grinding through just to see them and get scared by them and experience them because it all just works. I just can't believe I'm here in 2016 gushing about a Souls game. I'm proud of myself. I think I've come a long way. Honestly, now I'm just looking forward to going back and playing the original Dark Souls. But I do want to know what you guys think in the comments. I know a lot of you guys are playing this game. I know a lot of you guys are hardcore about it. So go easy on me as a new fan, but I hope you're happy that I am embracing you with loving arms. So please embrace me. Let's talk about Dark Souls. Everything down in the comments. I'll be there. I'll be on Twitter and Facebook. You guys know the deal. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it so much. I'm Jake Baldino. You can like me on Facebook, you can yell me on Twitter, and subscribe because video games.